What's up guys, Xadanar here. So today I'm going to be making a video on how to make a really cool looking but simple out of game overlay, much like this one right here. This is kind of like a mimic of the Root overlay with having their sponsors. If you guys don't know, I'm a big fan of Root Gaming and everything that they do because they're awesome. And so if you happen to be on a team wanting to make an overlay for yourself or for your team, or you just want to make one for yourself, and you're not on a team, just a simple way to do it. So the first thing you want to do, of course, is make a new file. 1920 by 1080 works for me. So I decide, just decide on a base color. Good base color is always between white and black. I like a little bit of gray. It's a mute color, so it's really, everything goes with it. And now basically what you're going to want to do here is figure out how big, what pixels your camera is. If you have a webcam, or if you don't. Most webcams run everything by, or most webcams can run 4:3, so that's what I use. Let's go in here, make a little box. Make it about a good size box, just because you want to be able to have the people on your stream see your face. And then choose another color. Got a purple here. I like purple, it's a good color. It goes with a lot of stuff. And just kind of make a border around it. Doesn't really matter the size of the border, although it is nice to have equal sides on all four sides. Select the layer below it. Just click inside the box, and then go back up to this rectangle. Rasterize it. Delete that. Now you have a transparent background, so that you can actually fit your video in, or your webcam in tightly behind that. Go into blending options. I like to hit bevel and emboss. Soften it up, then hit stroke. Make that about 2 pixels. You can mess around with the color here. But inner shadow, this is a really cool effect. Sometimes you can get it to go right. Kind of add like this a little bit of a, kind of like a better texture to it. You can also mess around with bevel and emboss a little bit. It's another nice tool. So you have this picture here for your webcam. Add a little bit of font to it. Let me see this. I like this font. It's pretty cool. Just right here and be like Xadanar. Make it a decent size. Always can adjust it a little bit there. Also, if you guys are wondering why I stroked the layer, it's just because it's a pretty good way to make it pop out, which looks pretty cool. And then go bevel and emboss that, because I like to do that, like I said. Do other cool stuff with that as well. Inner shadow a little bit down there, and then inner glow. Oh, not glow. Where's drop shadow? Drop shadow. Kind of add that little floating effect there. And then, I think I need to actually move all this stuff over here just a little bit. I don't like where that's located. You can just kind of drag it over here a little bit. And because you didn't make anything on the main layer, you can always just go like this, flip back over to there you go, just flip back in that layer. And then you can go back up to this, select, delete. So there's your webcam area. If you have a YouTube or Twitter or something, you can also add one of these right here. Normal. Or if you have like sponsors, add a little area right here. Or like I said, if you have like promotions by sponsors, that is. Try to line that up as close as possible. Doing a little bit by eye. Go flip back over the color. Like to keep it by about 2 base colors. Any more than that, sometimes a little bit too much. there is other things you can do with colors as well. You can always, 3 is usually a good amount of colors. I like to use 2, just because it's good. There are times that I will use 3 though, like if they're really good colors or contrast colors that go together. Never know how good stuff looks. Like on this root one, actually, let me just go back to this really fast. On this root one here, you see it's like a blue and a orange because the colors go together. There's also the colors of their logo, which I probably should put here. So go here, go bevel and emboss. Move this over so I can see a little bit better. So layer, stroke it. 2 inner shadow. As you guys can see, it's a lot of the same effect, but the more, I don't know, I just prefer it. Also, you can just go into this as well. Go bevel and emboss. Ooh, that didn't turn out right. Just mess around with this background a little bit, soften it up. Once again, do the inner shadow. I don't know why I like to do it. I like the effect that it adds. Makes it kind of look more three-dimensional. So you have all this area down here. I don't currently have any sponsors and anything like that, so that's a good place you can put sponsors. And if you don't have sponsors, once again, you can just make these boxes bigger. Put your YouTube and Twitter in here, or your YouTube like on a slideshow in this area. Try to make it like 16 by 9. That's what I like to do. This isn't 16 by 9, but this is just another thing. You can always copy this area, this size, into a new folder or a new area. Create your overlay, or create the like a screenshot, screen loader thing over in this area. So now we have to go to here. I'm gonna bring this over here. Remember to hit the subscribe button. It should be over here somewhere. So go to thefonts.com. That's where I like to go. There is a font. Ooh, I think I spelled that wrong. It's, hold on, thefont.com. Thefont.com. DA font. And then there's a font in here called Social Logos. I already have it downloaded, but it adds has like these Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all this stuff here. This is a good website to find. Just, I think it has about every font that there is. You can add your Skype, your all this stuff here. And what I'm basically going to be using is the Twitter and the YouTube page. So come over here. Good contrast color to purple. I guess yellow. Nah, I don't want yellow. I'll just go back to the current. Now I'll just do this little thing here. Create another shape. You can create connecting or not. Doesn't really matter. Well, I guess it does if you, depending on what you prefer, but I don't really care where it's located or if it's connected or not. Do all of your effects to this layer as well. You guys will see why I went to that website earlier, or in a second. So do this. Right there. Alrighty. I don't know why that looks like it's popped into the, maybe if I get rid of this. No, it still looks like it's popped in there. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just a stroke. Here, let me take the stroke off of here. Huh, that's odd. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it kind of looks like it's sucked in behind there. But so now we can go to Social Logos. Grab a good font color. Just use gray. Or no, gray's not a good color. Let's go use yellow. We'll use yellow for this. Nope, don't want to do that. I want to rasterize this layer actually. Rasterize. And go here. Delete that. Delete the layer. Delete. Select the font tool, you have social logos selected, and let's go YouTube for, let's go Twitter first. There are two types of Twitter. There's a Twitter with the bird, and then there's the Twitter. And there's just the regular Twitter. I'm gonna do the Twitter with the bird because you know birds are cool. Increase the size. If you have a website or something like that, you can just create it smaller. Or if you have icons that you can use, do it like that over here. Go back over here. Let's go diffused. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Look below here. Go diffused. Once again, this is another font I found on .font or defont.com. Type slash or at Xadanar 01. That right under there. Merge the two layers. I prefer to merge the two layers just because I can do a better effect on them, or it's easier for me to do the effects on them. Stroke it. That 1, 2. 2 looks good. Oh, forgot to do the drop shadow or the inner shadow. I like to do inner shadow. I don't know. That's like a fetish I'm on, or not really a fetish, but it's like a fad I'm doing. I'm gonna give it that golden look. Then come down here once again. Go back to social logos. Social logos. Put in W for YouTube. I don't know why it's not Y, but whatever. And then make this YouTube logo kind of big. For some reason it's disproportionate. And right there. Try to center it as good as possible. Stroke. Inner shadow. Once again, sorry, just a little bit of a addiction, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the right word, but I just like doing it. Don't hate. And then this time we'll use most wanted, most wasted. That's another logo or another font I found on here that's really awesome, which I also use for this up here. Xadanar. Oop. I wonder. I don't think it makes a difference if it's in lowercase or uppercase. Nah, it doesn't. Once again, add effects to those. Alright, added those effects. Try to measure it up. Don't want a lot of extra space here. Delete that. That looks good. Select this. Select all these layers right here. Try to line it up as good as possible. And then also, if you have this right here, once again, you could also do it on a slideshow. If you don't want to do this and just make this bigger, and you can always create more slides. I don't know if I have them on here. I have a lot of other stuff. These are cool backgrounds I made. So if you have that, there's a lot of dead space over here. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Let's go back to the internet over here and go to google.com/images. Alright, I don't know, what's a good thing? Wooden planks. Find a good one that's a little bit light of a color. I prefer light colors anyway. I think it's just a little bit easier. Let's see this one. It's not necessarily a light color, but close enough. Copy the image. This is just to add a little bit of a texture to the background. Drop this down on top of this. Go layer, overlay. Oop, for some reason, I think I did that wrong. No, I didn't. I did not do that wrong, it's just it's not the right color. Oh well. Go overlay it like this. Huh. Well, usually, that's why I said you need lighter color, I guess. Delete this layer. Here, let's go see if we can find a lighter color one. Preferably white, because you can add any color on top of it. Let's go back to the internet. A little bit of a fail there. Oop. Where's the internet? Why is the internet not opening up? Where's a good white one? Hardwood floor, maybe? I don't know. Let's see this image. That'll work. Maybe gray is not the best color. Let's go. I don't know. Let's go black. There we go. That's a little bit grayer. Sorry about that. I have a little bit of a cough. Oop. Ooh, what the fuck? Oop, wait. I know what the problem is. Let's go like that. Then delete. And now you have yourself a background with a cool little texture behind it. Also, you can add effects to this as well. Won't be very visible. Another finished product with this is with the different a different wooden plank thing. Has that right there. This is what another finished product will look like. This is that one I made for Root, but it doesn't really, not really matter, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Sorry this video took a little bit longer than usual. I'm just not used to commentating, I guess, or commentating making it. But like I said, it is really easy to do. And yeah. Alright, see you guys later.